Ladies and gentlemen, I'm Cincinnati Man. I'm back with my sister.
Hello.
Okay, now let's go ahead and talk about things. You know, we're gonna get this going. We ain't even gotta do the intro. How's your Steelers doing?
Fine. Better than most.
How many games have you watched?
2.
How are you feeling about them? Are they gonna make the playoffs?
I'm just hoping they make it to next week. It's a
Dang,
game. It's a game by game.
Okay. Let's get this out of the way. What do you want? What do you want to see? What do they need to do to get better?
Better defense and a better quarterback.
So the quarterback needs to go.
I mean, he's young, so he's still feeling his way out. They're a mess.
I'm sorry for you. Our Bengals, Bengals are not doing well, but it sounds like we got more hope than you. Dang, get some hope in your soul.
Y'all always delusional when it comes to your team.
Excuse me? I tell you, look. We're gonna figure it out. We're playing the Cardinals. We should win. We should. Who y'all playing? You don't even know.
I think the Raiders.
Let me look it up real quick.
Yeah, you can. That'd be another game I'm probably not gonna watch.
Will you stop? How you? I guess you
I got something to do on Sunday.
Yeah. Hey man. Let's see. What? They already played the Raiders. Remember, they lost. They won. 23-18.
They play somebody different then.
Oh, you that disgusted with them that you ain't paying attention?
I can't.
Oh, they play the Ravens.
I know it was somebody with an R.
They play the Ravens. Oh, Ravens don't even look that good. They just beating people. Hey, they've been beating people though. It is what it is.
Yeah, they finding a way.
I think the Bengals gonna be fine.
What's wrong with y'all O-line?
Oh, what are you talking about? We're not giving up as many sacks as we did last year or the year before. We're not. We are not. The O-line is not. No. The problem is Joe's injured and he's trying to play through it. He's trying to figure out how to do it. But the O-line is not the problem.
Well, what is the problem?
You ain't watching the games. So why y'all?
I have. I go
over
over
the O-line.
I go watch the games. I watch them more than the Steelers.
Look, you see a few sacks and you're like, yeah, that O-line. Not like it was the last 3 years. We ain't nowhere near that. The problem is they're not in a position to pass it down the field.
So is Joe.
I don't know if it's that or the play calling, because the problem with today's sportscasting, when you watch the game, they're not breaking down the film in the game. They just show you some stuff here and there, and they be like, "Oh, watch it at halftime." I ain't pay attention to halftime. I want to see commentators break down plays in the game, and they're not doing it.
Oh yeah, that's another thing with the Steelers. We need another offensive line coach.
See, you just don't like offensive linemen.
Hey,
but I think they're figuring it out. But then again, who knows? Because they look good. They look good Monday Night Football because they were desperate, and then the next game they look like crap. But Chase was like, "Oh, I'm always open."
Nah, I'm open. I'm always open. Excuse my profanity. I'm sorry.
It's like, okay, the problem is they never throw it down the field. They don't throw it down the field.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes at first I was like 30 yards. No, I want 8 to 12 yards down.
What is it called? A dink and run?
Dink and dunk is we throw it like 3 yards. You try to make something. Yeah, we don't like Chase can do it, but I wanted them to. The best thing you can do for wide receivers is have a wide receiver catch in stride, catch in open space where they can do something. Not this where somebody's draped over them and everything. They're not. And the passes they miss with Higgins, they'll throw it deep. Higgins will beat them and it's out of bounds or something weird happens. Yeah. It's like, well, keep trying it in different format. And then they tried it, and then they didn't work again. It's pretty hilarious, but there's no consistency in that. Back in the day, when your quarterback was injured, you just run the ball more. You're like, okay, somebody's arm's hurting or just running down the throats. Now we're in a league where everybody pass all the time, so they don't want to do it. They're like, well, we'll just throw more. You're like, but he's injured. Yeah, but we'll throw him out of injury. It's like it's dumb. So it is what it is. I mean, we'll see. It's so many games left that it's going to be a weird season for a lot of teams where you think like there's no chance they're going to do anything.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden they'll do something. But overall, the main thing that's bugging me right now in the NFL is Taylor Swift.
You and me both.
I'm tired.
It's too much.
And it's not even her fault. I say this. Hey, you want to show up and watch a game, she's not calling them and say, put the camera on me. And the NFL
Why is her presence needed anyway?
It is Travis Kelce's fault.
It is.
He went on a podcast and was like, I like Taylor. I want to go out with her. And then he gets all this publicity. And now he's like, man, this is a bit much.
I'm so disappointed.
That's like somebody dating Michael Jackson. I'm talking about in the as in somebody with so many eyes on them. Mm-hmm. You're like, or Drake or something like, I can't believe everybody's following me now. You're like, that's the actors, people that are super popular. The reason they're super popular because they keep their names in the news. They keep it always cycling. That's how they get coverage. Mm-hmm. There's a few artists that are popular enough that just disappear. You don't hear from them until they drop a movie, like a Denzel. Or I'm trying to think of some superstar you would never hear of. I can't think of anybody modern. Where you don't hear, I don't know, Frank Ocean. I don't know. You don't ever hear about him. Well, except when he did that bad concert, supposedly. Anyway,
Coachella.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was bad.
But there's people you just don't hear about, and there's some people that just gotta have that. It's funny. Taylor Swift took over the summer. I gave her the summer. We all gave her the summer. We're like, okay, cool. Like Beyonce, yeah, Drake. Okay, y'all. Okay, Taylor, you out there. Okay. Then it was like, oh, football series. It could finally be quiet. Then she came into my football, our football.
Yeah.
Then it's like, okay, cool. I'm gonna go to the movies. Now she's dropping a movie. I'm like, you know what? Like, hey Taylor, you gonna start cooking? You're like, am I gonna go to a Taylor Swift restaurant all of a sudden?
I just hope.
Is she gonna have a car? What is she gonna do next to invade our lives?
I just hope she doesn't, after Usher, become like the halftime performance.
Well,
because Usher's
that's
this
like
year.
A year or so away. It's like far away. Like
NFL is planning something. It's just so unnecessary and over the top. And I've never really liked her because she's over the top. Every time the camera's on her, she's doing that fake surprise look like, oh my God, I won. Oh my God, I'm having so much fun. It's just like, stop.
So she's saying she Hollywood.
She's phony. I don't know if she's Hollywood, but she's phony.
I don't know enough about her, but I see what you're saying. If you didn't know nothing, you'd be like, okay, she's playing it up.
For the MTV Awards, I think it was video. The one that just passed, they had a camera dedicated to her. Which, I mean, I didn't really watch the award show, but they had a whole camera dedicated to her and her reactions.
Didn't you love when she teamed up with Ice Spice to do a song? That's the most random team up ever. Like, okay. Didn't they do a song?
I don't know what they did. I don't follow neither one of them.
Oh, man. But I'm going to make a video. I'm going to make a video and it's going to talk about relationships and stuff like that. It's going to be about this a little bit.
Also, you will be having another jersey coming your way with Travis Kelce.
Stop. Travis made one mistake. He made one mistake he got with Taylor. He didn't know it. No, they're saying, like, it'd be like people being like, be careful what you wish for. He didn't know.
Look at her track record in relationships. It consumes everything. I mean, like, pop news wise. Like, he knew. So you will be getting that shirt.
First of all, I can't stand the Chiefs. So if you give it to me, I guess I got to find a Kansas City fan.
Okay. I don't want it no more.
Okay, hey, Cincinnati man here. We got our first giveaway. We're giving away a Chiefs jersey, Travis Kelce.
It's a shirt. Oh. Like the shirt with his number and name on the back.
Shirt. Jersey's a little bit easier to give away.
I wouldn't buy no jersey.
I got a shirt jersey for the Bengals. I didn't realize it was a shirt jersey till somebody pointed till I read
it's
the back
like
of
a
it.
regular shirt, like a t-shirt.
Yeah, but I got like one. I thought it was a jersey for sale for like $50. I'm like, $50 for grabbing this. Then I looked at it again and I got home. I was like, man, it's a shirt. but it's almost in the shape of a jersey.
It's cut like a jersey.
Yeah, but it's a little bit too tight. But I guess I gotta lose weight. I can't blame the shirt. It said 2X. It must be a traditional 2X like they used to be back in the day.
Is it a woman's 2X? Because it's cut. Women and men's 2X are cut different.
I don't know.
It might be.
Yeah, from Target. Dang. Maybe that's.
It might be.
That's funny if I read it and it says woman's 2X. That'd be horrible. Another football related news. You were telling me that you was watching Marshawn Lynch and Shannon Sharp.
Yes, which I know you are not fond of Marshawn that much.
Who's what?
I love the interview.
I love black people. I love black people. I've never said anything publicly. Thanks for outing me. But
I love that he's himself. I mean, that may make people uncomfortable, but hey, you know
what it is?
Everybody's.
It's just odd that his hood vernacular is odd at times when you find out, like, he went to like Cal and some other places.
There's hood people that went to.
No, but I'm saying the constant use of it because
that's him.
Yeah. It
ain't gonna go nowhere because you went to a certain college.
Actually, sometimes
it can,
but it's just interesting how sometimes I feel like he goes extra hard in saying something.
I don't think
but
so.
you think it's ultra authentic, and I'm saying that I feel like if you want to be like, hey man, you made some money, yeah, I made some chicken. You're like,
if that's the way he talks,
okay,
that's the way he talks.
Okay, he was with some Amish people. He was cussing it up. I was like, why you cut like?
Cause that's him.
That'd be like it just like if I was around some like priest or something, I want to be
that's
like,
different. A priest is different than an Amish person.
But they don't be cussing like that either. I don't know. Do they cuss?
I don't know. What,
but they seem like, okay, because of the way they were dressed, they seem more like toned down where they won't say wild outlandish stuff. So when he starts cussing, I'm thinking like, that's a little rude. It look a little rude. I ain't got no problem with him.
Lonzo, that ain't no problem. Huh? That ain't no problem.
He was a really, really good player. He'd probably be cool to hang out with. But when I hang out with, I'd be like, man, he ghetto. Look, there's a certain level of ghetto. Look, in life, we've known ghetto people. We know ghetto people. Just like I've known rednecks. And every time you get done hanging out with them, you be like, wow, that was an experience. It kind of be like, ooh, can I be like, you know exactly what I'm talking about. You look, just because you look.
I have no problems with him being himself. I don't think he should tone it down. If
That's him. I ain't saying I was just saying like it's interesting that, and just if I'm hanging out with some friends, I talk like this. If I hang out with some friends, I talk like that. That ain't me being fake. I just in a certain environment, I know people have a better conversation. I don't know. Look, but I don't. Anyway, go back to you got me flushed. How dare you? That's it. We cutting this whole segment. Look,
you brought it up.
None of this is not but I brought it up. But you brought it up. You was like, yeah, you don't like how he speak. I'm like, dang.
I didn't say you didn't like how he speak.
Hold up.
I said you weren't fond of him.
No. Look, see. I'm glad. See, this is why in life you have clarifications. This is why.
Okay, clarify.
I did. I just said that. Sometimes I feel like he acts he hood, but sometimes I feel like he acts hood on top of hood. Just like some people, just like you say, people act fake in one way. People could act a little bit more aggressive in a different way, and I feel like he do that just to shake the room. He do that.
But what is the benefit?
To have us talk like, oh man, he kept it real.
I don't think
we're keeping it real with right. He keeping it real all over the internet. Marshawn, you doing your thing. I'll just like look, you hilarious. You are a hilarious person.
Me?
You are people know when they hang out with people and they kind of turn up in a certain way. When you leave them, you be like,
but he's never turned up. Like he's just talking. He's just him.
It'd be like if I was hanging out with. I'm trying to think of some celebrity. Dang. You know what I instantly start thinking of who's like, but this dude's controversial. I'm thinking of back in the day, Gucci Man, or let's say I was hanging out with Birdman or Young Thug. when the vernacular how they speak is how they speak, but it feel like they put another layer on
Maybe
it.
because we're not from where they're from.
Because of the aura of how they do it. You're right. Anyway, you didn't tell me how much. You didn't tell me what he was saying that you. I mean, you said you liked it.
I thought
highlights or anything.
Yeah, I thought it was interesting that he talked about the relationship with Russell Wilson and how there basically was none.
I saw a clip of that. That was messed up. Where it was like, you got a problem with Russell? Talk to me, the coach. You're like, oh, you talk to the other man.
And then like he didn't have his number. He had to go to like the public relations person to get his number, and he called him
block number. I heard about that story. Yeah,
because Marshawn called him because Russell had a bad game, and he was like, basically, you know, I know you didn't have the game you wanted, so I'm here for you, and then I hope you do that in return for me. And he said that Russell's response was just like, he didn't say what he said, but it was a negative one.
Probably like, I'm good. I don't need nothing.
Yeah, that's what it came off as. And then it was another instance where he talked about Russell kind of being distant like that.
But Marshawn, I ain't got no problem with you. Just like if he I ain't gonna speak for him. Just like if we met some dorky person and you about to be like, man, that dude extra dorky. It's just people's mannerisms. Just like you met somebody country, man. That person, it's this extra layer where you're like, is that real? Like it's interesting because it's like
people are interesting.
Whatever, you got a crush.
No, I don't.
I mean,
who?
Personality wise, people. Okay, look, you could look. Everybody always goes towards looks, but you can crush on somebody because of their personality. As in, like, wow, they are so cool.
Yeah,
wow.
That's kind of how it is with. Never mind.
No, go ahead. Nah, you out of me. Go ahead. Nah, we in it now. It's up in the stuff.
No comment.
Nope. Are they an artist or are they a football? No, go ahead and say it. You threw your own brother under the bus.
I'm not gonna throw myself under the bus.
Are you gonna say this person you don't pay attention looks wise, but whatever they do you like? That's fine.
Who do I love? Like love?
Beyonce.
Not like that. They almost saw me for the first time on this camera. A male artist that I love. We saw him last year. I cried before he even said a word.
Oh, I didn't know you cried. I didn't even know you cried.
You didn't see me over next to you, like.
Not to see you cry. Come on, Kendrick.
Yeah.
Oh, that's okay. See, look, we're able to have conversations like this, like you, like, because that's life. Like people automatically think physical, but people don't think mental. Mentally, you could be like, the way this person does this is like, yeah. I get.
Yeah, I
look,
still didn't want it out there.
Yeah, just like one of my favorite. Like, yeah, no, you be like, I'm not like, yeah, because people do. There's two different things that people always mess up, so it's fine. You know, my favorite artist. I always think this, like some of my favorite artists I listen to, but I never wanted to hang out with.
Yeah, I got a bunch of those.
Like I'll tell you right now, I love listening to David Bowie's music. But
I would hang out with David Bowie.
I don't want to hang out with.
I love David Bowie.
I don't want to hang out with any era of David Bowie before.
You got with him on.
Even then, he was still doing wild stuff, but he dressed it. He for the most like his like I saw some stuff in the 90s they did. I'm more of a David Bowie from
conservative
78. No, I'm talking about like
when he toned it down.
Mid 70s to early like late 80s. That's my era. Mid 8 like that's really my era. But he still had this stuff in videos later, but people didn't like he wasn't at I didn't know that stuff. Because I looked up stuff. He was dressed as a woman in some of his videos, in like later 90s and stuff. But I'm saying, yeah, I wouldn't call it conservative. I would say he stopped taking that stuff home with him. Because he said he started losing his mind and everything and start blurring the lines. I would sit down and have a cup of coffee with him. Because little known fact, he hated, he was British, hated tea. Hates tea, loves coffee. I sat down and have a cup of coffee with him. The era where he was calmed down, wearing like not even a suit, just jeans and stuff. Like, yeah.
I love David Bowie. I have like a pin of him in my car.
But just like I like Iggy Pop, the music that he did.
Yeah, I wouldn't go nowhere near him.
But when you see the stuff they was doing, I was like, I ain't trying to be. I'm good. I don't want the heroin. I'm good. I don't need the heroin. I'm good.
I don't think I would really hang out with any rock people, except for like the Foo Fighters. Which, have you made a decision? Are we going to that concert next year? I kind of was hesitant because of Taylor passing away, and I didn't know how it was gonna be, but I still want to see them. So that's a no on the Foo Fighters. Okay.
Look, I have no problem with the Foo Fighters. I have no problem with it. Look, I have no problem with the Foo Fighters. Little known fact, James is a huge Foo Fighter fan. Maybe he'll roll too. I don't know. He got to check his schedule. But yeah.
It's like July 24th or 25th.
I'm gonna let him know. He gonna be like, I'm there. Watch.
It's at the Red Stadium. Or yeah.
They got that.
Mm-hmm.
That makes sense though. It is Dave Grohl. We gotta get
Foo Fighters.
Dang it! I mean, yeah.
Because there's certain artists that I regret not seeing, like the Chili Peppers in 2006. I regret not going to that concert. So, like, when artists come that I usually don't get a chance to see, I want to see them. And not Foo Fighters is one of them. But I would have loved for Taylor to be on the drums, but I don't know who they have now. I didn't even look into it.
There's a guy. It's a known.
He looks familiar.
No, not a known. Like he's known in musician circles because he's on
a session drummer.
Yeah, he's on everything. And then I want to believe it's the guy. It's random. This guy also, he was the drummer for Devo for like years.
At the memorial concert for Taylor, I think he played.
Yeah, I think so too. But trying to think what band I want to see. You know who I wanted to see? I didn't get a chance to see because their concerts all over the place, and it just didn't fit my schedule. I wanted to see Yes. I like the Yes a lot. I like
and Coldplay.
Coldplay.
It's a soft spot.
I am a fan of Coldplay. I like their first four albums. No, I really like their first 4 albums. Mm-hmm. Like their later stuff, it wasn't for me. But no, I like them. But it just got weird for me when they start throwing glitter in the air and start wearing different like it just it just threw me off.
Can I be honest? After the Viva La Vida album, I kind of
that's fine.
Dipped and listening to them also.
Cause me and Hunter go back and forth all the time. I always try to explain to him. I say, if you got artists that put out like 10 albums, 20 albums, you are not gonna like every single one of them. And if you're a person that do, you're just. I'll be honest. That's like some sycophant, psycho. That's some. It doesn't exist. That's like saying I had 20 straight meals in a row, and every single meal I've eaten 20 meals in a row, and they all been great.
I'm trying to think my favorite artists,
20
albums.
Because like look, it's funny. It's funny. Like Dad always brings up like the Rolling Stones, like the business practices. Our father loves talking about like musicians.
He don't even listen to them.
he's heard songs. He's heard songs. We look He's definitely
he can't name like 5 of them, but
yeah,
but about them.
No, but because he respects their what's it called, business acumen.
Yeah,
and I remember, see, they don't know how to make money. The musicians today don't know. Mickey Keith will get on the phone and what he say? Let's do this. What he say? Something like this. Mickey Keith like, let's do this. Let's do this. They put their differences aside and they go get money. That's why they the top touring band out. Don't make no sense. And they be like, okay.
Yeah, but they're like already in that position to do that.
No.
Now.
As in, no, but they're he's saying that.
Yeah, they had to work to it.
Yeah, you got it to get her to stay in that position. Just like who's done that too? Like Def Leppard. Def Leppard had a hard 90s. In early 2000s, and then they just kept working, and then the music came back, and people love them, and then people go see them at like Riverfront Stadium and stuff like that. I can't think. Yeah, I want to see Yes. I want to see.
But I really want to see Coldplay because I like the atmosphere. Like You may not like all the
It just too
confetti and stuff
yeah,
like that. But it just seems like a happy.
I would have come home and be clean. I don't want to come home and be covered in pixie dust. I'm trying to think who. I don't know any band. Like I'm thinking like bands from like I wouldn't mind seeing Jack White because I never really listened to Jack White's solo stuff, but I did listen.
White Stripes.
I listened more to. I'm looking past that. That was good, but I'm Raconteurs, and Dead Weather. If you never listened to Dead Weather, that it's funny. Jack White plays drums, and the guitarist for them is a guy who plays keyboard and extra instruments, other instruments like instrumentalists for Queens of the Stone Age. But he plays lead guitar in that band and keyboard. I love Dead Weather. You never heard of the Kill? You never heard Dead Weather or the Kills, have you?
I heard of the Kills.
Well, the Kills, the lead singer is a duo. The lead singer is the lead singer for Dead Weather. I want to see them.
I want to see Wu-Tang, but you never gonna get all the members there.
Yeah, because
I mean, obviously ODB, but all the other ones that are living.
Oh,
is just
Jizza was either here or he's gonna be here. He's coming here to do his. See, you ain't listen to Jizza. See, look, I see in your face. You ain't listen to Jizza. You ain't into that pure lyricism like I am.
No, I am. I'm just trying to
Jizza, the Liquid Swords. You ever listen to Liquid Swords?
Yeah, I'm just trying to think where he's gonna be. Where is he gonna be?
Oh, Ludlow Garage.
Oh, Daddy go there all the time.
I need to go there because I've never been, and it looks nice. I just never been.
I think he said it's standing room only.
Some spot. No, they got tables. Like
well, the concert he went to.
That might have been a riverfront thing. There's a riverfront thing that's standing room only. But,
I don't know. I gotta ask him because he was complaining about.
Sometimes I want to go see. Sometimes I think about going to see tribute bands just to hear the music.
Yeah.
I remember they had a Prince one come through here. I think they have a Pink Floyd. They have a Steely Dan one too.
I love Steely Dan.
Okay. Kind of got off topic, but
No, we didn't.
But back to it. Is there anything you want to? I see in my list of things to talk about. Is there something?
I had a random question.
Random question alert.
Why don't you like Jared Leto?
Why are we getting so personal? First you try to hit me with the Marshawn Lynch thing. Like, yeah, why can't he be real? Now, okay.
Is it because of the Joker thing?
See, look, you trying to hurt my industry ties. See, I'm trying to make it in this world. Now I'm gonna have Marshawn Lynch tackle me, and then I'm gonna have legions of Jared Leto fans beat me up or kidnap me. Anyway,
You got one of them right here.
Yeah, you leading the charge.
Not really.
I just can't get into his music. I find his music.
That's fair.
I find his music hilarious.
That's not.
I find it. Walk on water. That walk on water. I'm like, yo, come on, man. Then he got the long hair with the beard. It's
and
like,
what's wrong with that?
And like, bro, come on, bro. Like, you look a little bit. You look like you depicted something. I don't know what you're trying to depict. It ain't John Lennon. We know who he trying to. Come on now. Look, Jared Leto probably cool dude, I guess. I don't know. Even though he do that weird method acting thing.
That's not weird.
Hey, when you chilling and then he was sending. You heard
okay,
that story?
If that's weird,
that
then Christian Bale is weird. Weird.
There's levels to it. There's
he's weird.
Look, there's weird and weird. Leave my boy alone. Shout out to Christian.
No.
Leave my boy alone. You know, one of the greatest Batmans.
There's only one Batman.
He's one of the greatest Batmans.
Michael
ever.
Keaton.
Look, I ain't saying he better than Michael Keaton. I said he's one of the greatest Batmans ever. That's all I said. I like most of the Batmans. I like.
Did you like George Clooney?
Yeah, you know what's funny?
That wasn't that bad.
All the Batman, in all seriousness, all the Bruce Waynes are fine. It's just when the movies were bad, people blame them, and it was really the direction of the movie.
Yeah, because it's not That bad.
Now,
Oh, there and also Adam West. I love Adam West.
yeah. Now the Joker is Suicide Squad. He honestly,
he wasn't that bad. It was just
he needed. You know what the problem is?
direction.
He needed Batman.
Yeah.
There was no counter to it. It was always just there. Yeah, you needed something to counter it to make it. It was too much his world. He needed the way Joker works. He has to be an oddity in other people's world. You got to give people just enough to fear, but not enough to get comfortable. You're like, oh, Joker's right there. So yeah, that answers your damn Jared Leto question. Your random question. I'm minding my business, and you want. Yeah, look. I'm gonna tell you right now. You get a little bit too independent on this podcast. This is Cincinnati Man Pod. You can start your own podcast. You want to interrogate people. I bring people on here to have fun, and you want.
You said you wanted to talk about Drake.
Have you listened to any of the new album?
Absolutely not. I saw that J. Cole was on the song.
You just do it.
J. Cole's part.
Will you stop? You got to listen to both sides.
No, because I just saw it on Instagram. I didn't even know Drake had anything out. I just saw it pop up on my timeline.
I listened to most of the album.
So it officially came out.
Yes. It is all over the place. Like the last like 4 or 5. It's all over the place. He's saying a lot of deep personal stuff, dissing people, but you won't. All you think in your head when you hear the album, which says I listen like the first like 15 songs, I think.
How many songs is it?
23. Or something like that. 21, 23, something like that.
Nobody want to hear all that.
And I was listening to it. All I kept on thinking is he dissing people so hard in it, but you don't get it. So it just sounds like somebody super rich being just dissing. Like he sounds like a rich and powerful man that get rich and powerful people pettiness. Like
there's a disconnect, and I think that's why I stopped listening. Really,
the Churchill Down song with Jack Harlow. He said in that song, he's like, "I'm making so much money, my fan base can't relate." But
that's a wild statement.
Oh, would you like to know who? I know you saw who executive produced the album.
I saw that.
What is the last executive produced album that was actually good that an athlete produced? Because I'm gonna tell you right now, I'm keeping 100 with you. That I am more than an athlete thing that 2 Chainz did with LeBron.
I knew you was gonna go there.
Did you even listen to that album?
I did.
I didn't like the album, and what made me mad was it was like Pretty Girls Love Trap Music, that one that really made 2 Chainz hit. That sonically was amazing, and then it just went down. But anyway, look, it's all over the place. He is spitting at times, like such stuff. I'm like, dang. The J. Cole one, J. Cole got him.
Of course,
J. Cole. No. Look. It doesn't matter that you're a J. Cole fan, okay? I am an admirer of music. And
you're finally coming around.
J. Cole 100% got Drake on first shooter because I felt like J. Cole took it serious and Drake just was like...
J. Cole is actually a lyricist.
Drake was like, I'm glad you're on my album, cool.
J. Cole is actually a lyricist and Drake is a rapper.
I ain't agreeing with that. Okay. That man has wrote for other people. That man is a lyricist. But I'll just say this.
Why can't he do it with his own? Okay, I'm going to stop.
Drake just sounded like he was just chilling on his own stuff. And was like, hey, man, I got him on here, everybody. It's like, nah, man, he went for your neck and he cut you. He went for your neck and he guillotined you. He got you, bro. He got you. Your head rolled off on the ground. It's over. Drake do not get on another. If you ain't gonna spit that fire with J. Cole, don't have him on there. Bottom line, don't, like I said what I said. So
I haven't listened to the last 3 Drake albums. After
you didn't listen to Her Loss or whatever?
No. After the one that had guys playing on it, I stopped listening.
You listen to Scorpio? Yeah, you listen to the song.
Yeah, that's the album. Ain't it? The double album?
I gotta look at it. He got so many songs.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, on this list, I don't know. I can't remember if you can remember. We had 2 more topics and we're done. Deion, the celebration of him losing his eye, because it's like we had a team that were like only won 1 game last year. So the idea would be like somebody literally put up like, I knew he wasn't a good coach. It's like it's 2 games. It's like 4 games.
Yeah, like
it was 5. It's like 5 games. It's weird. It's like
2 that they lost.
it's like it's not even.
I mean, yeah, they were gonna have a bump in the road. I knew they were gonna have trouble with Oregon and USC. I mean,
their defense is garbage.
They're still trying to figure it out. And he said they're like 5 or 6 players, or in his words, dogs away from being who they need to be.
So I'm gonna get it'd be interesting to see if they can. How many games in college? 12?
12, I think.
12, 13, something like that. At this point, it'd be interesting to see if they can break even.
I think they will. They'll have a really hard time. I need to see their schedule, but I think they can do it.
I wonder if Shedeur going to throw for more than 50 touchdowns. I mean,
that's possible.
But
now
this is what we're going to wrap it up on. I saw the Beyonce concert. I talk about Beyonce. You get me talking about Beyonce all the time. Why you making me go to a concert movie?
I'm not making you. I asked.
You was like, me and Ma going and you going.
I asked this day. Both of you all, would you like to accompany me?
Look, and then you had the nerve to insult me and be like, I'm not part of the Hive.
I don't consider myself a part of the Hive. I'm not.
Look, you may not be
dedicated.
You may not be in the Hive, but you a beekeeper. You making sure the hive good.
There are levels like worker bees.
You making sure that the bees got everything. I'm like, yeah, you a beekeeper. Yeah,
I just think
BEY keeper.
Y'all can go. Y'all cannot go. I'm gonna go. I just think it's interesting, and I like behind the scenes stuff.
I just don't want to be in the movies and get to that stop part and everybody looking around.
Yeah, because I will be looking around. It's gonna be like how the album came to be, and I think she started it during COVID, the pandemic, and then how the tour, and then at the end, I think that they're gonna show the tour. Yeah, I'm going.
I'm so happy. I cannot wait.
Yay! Because I want to see like the dancers and stuff and see their stories. Well, some of them. Well, no, all of them. I think it's interesting. And then we'll see her kids, not just Blue, but the twins too.
Okay. I'm. What my favorite thing to do is I don't know if they put a trailer out yet.
They did.
I don't like watching trailers anymore.
And I think I sent it to you, but then I deleted it.
I don't like watching if it's a 30-second teaser, I'd rather watch that than an actual trailer because it makes the movie and everything more comfortable when you watch it. You want to hear, oh, here comes this. No, I want to be surprised.
And the announcement was kind of ruined because
of Taylor Swift?
Because earlier on Instagram, like a day before or something like that, they had all the details. And then like I was on live watching the last concert and they showed the trailer and it just was like, that would have been fun to not know it was out,
Tell you, Beehive ain't never satisfied. Well, this wraps up everything we got to say. I appreciate you throwing me under the bus about Marshawn, throwing me under the bus about LETO, throwing me under the bus about, I don't know, man. Should expect no more than a fucking Steelers fan. I'm Cincinnati Man. Y'all take care.
Bye.
Talk about things. Number 2 in the books. Peace.